Could medieval feudal armies overcome their limitations? Have you ever wondered how medieval feudal armies managed to fight despite their many challenges? Let's take a closer look at their limitations and how they sometimes found ways to succeed. Medieval feudal armies were often limited by their structure. These forces were made up of troops provided by nobles based on their landholdings, known as fiefs. Knights and mounted men-at-arms made up the core of these armies, while infantry often consisted of local farmers or townspeople. The number of troops a noble could provide was limited, and they were only obligated to serve for a short time. This made it hard to keep large armies in the field for extended campaigns. Another challenge was the command structure. Nobles led their own groups, and overall leadership usually fell to the king or a high-ranking noble. Sometimes, military skill was less important than social rank when it came to leadership. This could lead to poor coordination on the battlefield. However, experienced commanders could help improve the army's effectiveness despite these issues. Despite these limitations, feudal armies found ways to maintain cohesion. Personal loyalties and mutual obligations among knights and their retainers helped keep the troops united. Heavy cavalry was a key feature of feudal warfare, and knights often fought for personal honor, which strengthened their commitment to the cause. Infantry units used formations like shield walls to defend against cavalry charges, allowing them to remain as effective even with less training. Troop organization followed a hierarchical structure, with small units led by a vintner, scaling up to larger formations commanded by centenars and millenars. This allowed for some tactical flexibility on the battlefield. Additionally, armies often included regional auxiliaries who knew the local terrain. This familiarity helped overcome the limitations of a less professional force. Practical arrangements also played a role. Nobles could create contractual agreements that specified troop numbers, duration of service, and pay. This made military contributions more predictable than relying solely on feudal obligations. In summary, while medieval feudal armies faced serious constraints in size, command, and training, they often found ways to overcome these challenges. Through hierarchical organization, personal loyalty, tactical formations, and practical troop arrangements, they could conduct successful campaigns despite the difficulties posed by the feudal system.